Previously on Torchwood.
It's unusual for someone to arrive at work before they've actually been hired.
What do you mean?
You're part of the Rebirth team now.
What is the Rebirth team now?
I'm not entirely sure still, if I'm honest. When I made it onto the Rebirth sector, they had a lot of files about my great-grandfather when he worked at Torchwood.
There's been a string of complaints made to the council about this hole. So the question is, why aren't they doing anything?
I've had 2 of my own cats go missing. They're running away. Something is scaring them. I think it's from the woods.
Miss Hathaway's comments confirmed. The fox in question has been cooked through. The growth is no larger than 250 centimetres in diameter.
It's a seal.
Okay, examining the creature. Definitely dead. Underdeveloped arms and legs.
It has human eyes.
So, what do you want to do?
I want to go into the hole.
I'll go.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
What is it? You've gone pale.
I can't. We have to go back up.
Why? What's down there? Oh my god, what the fuck? Fraser! The transmitter!
God.
Use it!
They did it!
Before all of this, I was just a soldier. I did my part.
Don't you miss it? The simplicity.
I think we've just been through a lot.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to...
It's fine. We can do that again, though. If you like.
Yeah, sure. Did you like that?
Yeah. Keep going.
Fuck.
I can see you. I am inside the walls.
Tommy,
No.
what are you doing?
Mum, I don't want to go
Wake
to the
up.
prom. Please. Oh, wait, hang on. What's going on?
What about a prom? Oh, never mind. There's a spike in the rift activity.
Christ. Look at that energy pattern. It's like shockwaves.
Where's the energy coming from?
I don't know. I'll try to get a trace on it. There we go. Got it.
Wait, but that's
Tiptree.
Oh no. It's coming from that bottomless hole again.
Looks like it.
But we closed it.
We did, and it's still closed as far as I can tell. For now. But these shockwaves are getting stronger.
But what's causing it to open back up?
Yeah, fuck. Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Everything is going haywire. These readings are off the chart.
This isn't good. These shockwaves will be devastating if this continues. I mean, we're over 50 miles from Tiptree, and we're feeling the effects.
It's not just the earthquakes we have to worry about. These rift spikes will start causing time anomalies if this keeps going like this.
How do we stop it?
I don't know. I've got no clue what's causing it, but it's just building up.
Yeah, fuck.
And up.
Yeah, fuck.
And up. Until bang, it... Wait, hang on. It stopped. The energy, it's gone.
What? What do you mean? It's gone?
I don't know, it's just gone. Looks like it's climaxed. It's all going back to its normal levels.
And the Nexus Point?
Returned to being closed, it seems.
That's good. But what the hell caused it in the first place?
I've got no idea, but we need to find out fast. Otherwise we could be royally
Good morning. How's your head?
Morning! I feel like I've had my brain smashed out with a slice of lemon, wrapped around a large gold brick.
Sounds about right. On quite the warpath last night, it seems.
I just needed to find a way to distract myself from what we saw. Weirdly, that feeling we were talking about, though, you know, the thing with the bruised feeling on the brain thing.
Yeah.
Well, whilst I am hungover, and that's given me a splitting headache, I seem not to have that other feeling anymore.
Actually, now that you say that, I've just realised mine's gone too. That's so weird.
Well, I mean, I have heard that sex can alleviate migraines. Maybe that did the same thing here.
So sex is the cure for Nexus Point brain melting headaches.
Possibly. Although I am not a doctor. Speaking of doctors, I know I was against it yesterday, but now that my head is feeling a little clearer, I might actually head in this morning and let Chris do those checks he talked about.
Good. You were exposed to whatever it was for longer than me, so definitely should make sure you're alright.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta meet Jack for lunch. I kinda ditched him last night, so gotta make it up to him.
That's fair. You better get going then.
Yeah, I've got a bit of time. Can I use your shower?
Oh, I mean, that entirely depends on if I can join you. Just joking. Of course you can. I'll get you a towel.
Thanks. And it's a shame you were only joking. I wouldn't have minded a little bit of company.
I retract my previous statement. I will be back in 2 seconds with 2 towels and no clothes.
You better be. I'll get started without you.
I am literally running! Oh, you are stunning!
Doors opening. Doors closing. Going up. Level 19.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Colonel?
Oh, Captain Ward. I thought I told you to take some time off to recover.
Yes, you did, but I just popped in to get checked out by Dr. Adams.
Ah, I see. That's good. Want to make sure there's no lasting effects?
Indeed. Colonel, why are you in Torchwood Base getting a massage, and where is all my furniture?
Well, I'm getting a massage because I've pulled a muscle in my back carrying Torchwood again after you nearly caused an international incident with the FBI this week. Take a break, Michelle. Get yourself a cup of tea. It tends to go on a bit.
Yes, Colonel.
Now, as for your furniture, you'll find most of it in your base, which is, and always has been, on the floor below this one. And whatever furniture isn't there has probably been destroyed by Mr. Benton, and now resides in the skip out the back of the building.
Wait, this is floor 20?
No, this is floor 19, Captain.
Then I am in the right place.
I wouldn't say that. You have a nasty habit of turning up exactly where I don't want you.
Torchwood has always been based on floor 19.
No, it has always been on floor 18. Perhaps you need extra recovery time off, Fraser.
No, I'm fine, Colonel. I'm just confused about where my stuff is.
Well, you are here on floor 19, correct?
I think so.
And your furniture is nowhere to be seen, yes?
Yes.
And I'm telling you, the base is on the floor below this.
Yeah.
Well then, why don't you kindly bugger off and check downstairs to confirm whether or not I'm lying to you. And whilst you do that, I can try to enjoy what's left of my session with the physical therapist here. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Captain. Lord, give me strength.
Hey, Liz. Hello. You alright, babe?
Hey, get your hand off
Oh,
me.
Liz, calm down. What the hell?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
Did you fall and hit your head or something? It's me, Jack. As in, Jack Field. Your partner from unit. You know, we're kind of together.
What?
How much did you have last night?
What do you mean you're Jack?
I mean, I am Jack. Everyone's favourite lovable rogue from unit and, you know, formerly Torchwood 1. Christ, you spent 1 week with Torchwood and you've already forgotten about me. About us.
If you're trying to steal his identity, you probably should have taken a look at a picture of him first. You're not exactly his twin.
I'm not stealing anyone's identity. I am Jack Field. The man, the myth, the legend. I don't know how to explain this more clearly.
You don't even sound like him. You sound like you're from Australia or something.
I'm from New Zealand.
Whatever. But also, my Jack had this accident at Torchwood 1 back when he served there that led to him having to have an artificial implant in his throat that helped him talk.
Nope, I never did that. Although I did have an operation on my throat at work after a mission went wrong, but they managed to save my vocal cords.
See? So you're not him. He always struggled to talk through his voice synthesizer. And you're sat here speaking fine.
Liz, I don't know what you're going on about. I was with you like 12 hours ago. We went out to the club, then you stumbled off with that dickhead boss of yours after he got himself thrown out of the club.
He's not a dickhead. And hang on. How do you know that? Are you spying on me?
No, I was literally with you all night prior to that. Look, here's a photo of us from last night.
What the? But I remember this being taken. I took this with Jack last night.
Yes, with me. Has Torchwood done something to you? Is this some kind of memory wipe thing? Have you been given any pills lately? Although I suppose these are silly questions to ask, considering if you had your mind wiped, you wouldn't remember anything.
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, let's sit down and we can discuss this calmly and see whether we can work anything out.
Okay.
Now, can I get you anything to drink?
Floor 18. Doors opening.
Right. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, maybe I've lost it.
Lost what? Hang on. I thought you were meant to be off.
I am. Well, I was. I'm just popping in to see Chris. I wanted to let him do those tests he asked for.
Thank God. I've been really worried about you.
Don't worry, I'm feeling a lot better. Although, I seem to have misplaced the base this morning.
What?
I went to floor 19 and saw Colonel Stevenson getting a massage.
Oh, I mean, whatever floats your boat, mate.
Shut up. Anyway, I'm not sure if that hole made me go crazy or something, but we have always had a base on the 19th floor of this building. And yet, I'm here on the 18th floor, so I'm very confused.
That is weird. I can confirm the base has always been on floor 18, out of the 39 in the building.
Wait, 39? There were 40 floors when I last checked.
No. It's always been 39 floors.
I somehow lost the floor. Christ.
I wonder which one you lost. Hopefully it wasn't the soft play area.
Hang on, we have a soft play area in here.
No, he's messing with you. Tommy, lay off. He's probably got some sort of brain trauma from exposure to the hole.
You know who else has trauma from exposure to a hole?
Finish that sentence, and I will kill you.
Fairest of play, bro.
Anyway, we should do that checkup as soon as possible, as these symptoms are very serious.
Definitely. Let's go do it now.
And I guess I'll just stay here alone and play with myself or something. I don't want to hang out with you losers anyway.
I can't quite get my head around this. It's a lot to take in.
I can imagine. From what you've said, this does seem to be some kind of symptom brought on by what you went through in Tiptree.
Yeah, I'm starting to think so too. Have to check in with the rest of the team and see what they have to say. Fraser was also opposed to it too, so he might be going through something similar right now.
Ah, yes, the captain. Did you make sure he got home alright?
Yeah.
Judging from you still wearing last night's clothes, I'd assume you'd do more than that. Pity fuck him, did you?
What the hell, Jack?
What? It's just banter. Chill out. When did you get so serious? That was weirdly defensive. Hang on, did you actually fuck him?
Don't try to slut shame me, Jack.
I'm not. I didn't. Wait, but did you actually sleep with him?
That wasn't banter. You meant that for some reason. That's really out of order. What's gone into you?
Liz, I have a right to be pissed off and jealous of this guy, especially when you're clearly fucking him behind my back.
What the hell are you on about behind your back? I'm not sure what's going on here, or who you really are. The Jack I was friends with would never have acted like that.
Oh yeah, the version of me you were friends with was some kind of hallucination fever dream who couldn't talk without an electronic gadget in his neck that you'd seemingly been imagining due to a freaky hole cooking your brain. You don't seem to remember anything about me, and you either. You just keep going on about us just being friends. Do you even know what we were to each other?
I don't care what we were to each other. I'm not going to sit around here and let some guy I've just met try to make me feel shitty for looking after one of my colleagues.
There's a difference between looking after your colleagues and deciding to jump into bed with them. You've only known Fraser for like a week or so and you're already ditching me for him.
Wow. Well, I've actually already known the real Jack Field for an hour, and I already think he's a prick.
Ugh. That could have gone better. Oh, damn. Tea went cold.
Well, that's the last test done. We'll get the results in a moment.
Is it looking good though?
Kinda? Like, you're not dying, but you've definitely got some kind of mental trauma. It seems to be affecting your perception. I mean, obviously, considering you're thinking things are wrong.
Right.
This last test will hopefully have some answers. Although, I did the same test on Lizzie last night and she wasn't showing any of these symptoms or conditions. Only seemed to be suffering from something resembling PTSD and a bad migraine.
Yeah, I had the same, but it had cleared up by this morning.
All by itself?
Yeah, all by itself.
Interesting. I guess the real test will be now to see if Lizzie, since I last tested her, is showing any of these new after effects.
Yeah, we'll have to call her in to check.
Definitely. We can sort that now.
Hey Dad, sorry I haven't called you in a while. Things got a bit hectic at work in the last few weeks. Also, having a bit of a weird day. But I've got some time off this week, so I might be able to pop around if you're free.
Hello, don't worry about it. That's fine, darling. I'm not too busy this week. Although I've had my hands full with your granddad at the moment. He's been trying to clean out his loft. But did you imagine it's unleashed hell upon the rest of his house?
Oh God, I can imagine. I went up there once when I was a kid, and it looked like one of those obsessive hoarder programs.
Oh, it really is, honestly. It's also full of spiders. I'm beginning to think it's become more cobwebs than actual roof. Oh, and there's holes up there, it seems. So, in all honesty, this is probably for the best, as we need to fix those as well.
Definitely. We don't want that stuff to get ruined if a storm happens or something.
Yeah, exactly. Although it does mean trying to move heavy boxes across that big gap in the floorboards. Now, if we could get those holes fixed, I'd also ask them to cover that insulation patch so no one accidentally falls through the ceiling.
That's a good idea. I imagine it's a struggle to move up there, as it is, let alone without a big hole in the floor to fall down. Oh, and if you need help with those boxes, let me know.
Oh, that would be a big help if you could. You know, my arms are killing me. I've just been moving a load of old junk from your great-grandfather that Dad had stashed away. However, if you're busy with work, then, well, don't worry about it.
No, I should be able to. I mean, I've been a bit busy, as I'm currently being trailed out for a more, let's say, high-profile role.
Oh, really? Anything fun?
It's an interesting gig. I'm not really allowed to say, as it's a little out there, but I'm excited.
Oh, you'd have to kill me if you told me, I suppose. Yeah, fair enough then. Keep your secrets. But just you be careful.
I'll try my best, but as I said, I've got some time off, so I should be able to come around later this week. And if you need someone sooner, you can always try Ethan.
Who's that when he's at home? Oh, is this a new boyfriend I've not been introduced to then? What's he like?
Grim. He's my brother.
What are you going on about?
You know, your son. My oldest brother.
I don't have a son. I only have you.
Dad, stop messing around. I'm really not in the mood.
Listen, darling, I'm not messing around. I've got no clue who this is. I've only got one child as far as I'm aware. Well, unless you know something I don't with all your top secret malarkey.
Come on, stop it. This isn't funny. Hang on, I've got another call coming. Where are you, stupid thing? Come on.
Hang about, did you just call me stupid?
No, it's... Hang on, there you are. Okay, Dad, I got to take this, so I'll speak to you later, if that's okay.
Yeah, no worries, darling. I'll chat to you again soon.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hey Liz, it's Fraser.
Oh, good. I was wanting to speak to you. Some weird things have been happening.
Ah, I'm going to assume it's been the same sort of stuff as I've been experiencing. We need you back at the base now. Chris is going to run some more tests.
Okay, I'm on my way. I can get there in about half an hour?
Brilliant. Oh, and come to floor 18, not floor 19.
Okay.
Just trust me on that. See you soon.
Alright, sure. See ya. That's weird. Did we move floors or something?
No, we haven't moved. Not yet, at least.
Wait, not yet? Are we moving?
Yeah. Stevenson's been setting up the new base for us.
Hang on, what? That's new. I'm not going to remember that.
Okay, there's another thing you've forgotten. This is becoming a much wider issue. Lizzie, do you remember that we'll be moving out of here to a custom-made facility for Torchwood operations?
That's also news to me.
Okay. It's curious that you both have the shared delusion that this base was on floor 19 and that you also don't know about the plans for our new base.
That's not the only thing as well. I went and met Jack Field for lunch. When I got there, it wasn't Jack.
What? How so?
Like, there was some guy there with the same name and everything. But he was a white guy from New Zealand.
Yeah, that's right. He used to work at Torchwood 1. He was with us last week in Tiptree. I've got to admit, he did a great job dealing with the locals about the fallout from those deaths.
Yeah, although he got really annoyed at me when I asked him if he had a pet koala.
I mean, that's fair. Koalas are from Australia, not New Zealand.
Yeah, they're basically the same place, who cares?
Anyway, focus, people.
Sorry, go on.
Right? Thank you.
So Jack is no longer Indian, but is in fact a Kiwi?
Exactly. He also had photos of me and him, all the ones I remember taking with my Jack. But he's a completely different person. He didn't even have that voice implant thing that helped him talk. He's also a bit of a dick.
Right. So you both remember a different version of Mr. Field?
Go back a bit. What did you say about those deaths? We only had one casualty, which was the shop owner due to Garrick. Who else died?
Oh well, when one of the locals fell into the hole whilst I was there, before you all arrived, he was being a right nosy prick, so I have little sympathy, to be honest.
Who?
Someone called Darren Smith. He was head of the witch hunt going after Mayor Chapman in the town.
Yeah, he lost a few of his pets into the hole, didn't he?
Yeah, 2 of his cats, I think, or something. The only pussy he was getting, anyway. Why?
I met him. Me and you went and saw him, Tommy.
No, we didn't. I bumped into him briefly once or twice. He was the one who told me about the Mel Waters case, which was helpful, but he was still a massive prick. A real male Karen. I suppose a Carl? A Kieran? No, it's Steve, isn't it?
Tommy.
Sorry, mate.
We met him again after you'd already met him, although he didn't seem to remember you.
That checks out. He is rather forgettable.
Yo, what?
But he was still alive. He caused a riot at the town hall.
I'm still not sure I follow.
I think what Fraser is trying to get at is that Darren Smith, as far as him and I are concerned, is still alive.
Yeah. He didn't fall down the hole.
So there's another difference. Lizzie, we need to go and do these tests. Clearly, something has changed since last night.
Yeah, let's go do this.
Right this way. Oh, Fraser, your results should be here too.
Unbelievable. Again. They left me all alone again, the bastards. Right, this time, I'm actually going to play it myself. Dickheads, man. Dickheads.
Now that we've got Lizzie's exams done, we can really work this situation out. Right, so Fraser's results were weird. Not too off the charts or anything, but without a more recent clean test, it would have taken me a lot longer to sort through and identify all the issues.
However, you can compare mine from last night and today to work out what's wrong.
Exactly. And then I can run a scan for that data on Fraser's results.
Yeah, that's great and all, but less talking, more doing.
Alright, keep your hair on. Which, whilst we're on the subject, I like the new colour.
What? Pardon?
I said keep your hair on. There's no need to get rude. You can't rush these things.
No, not that bit. The second bit. The new colour thing?
Well, your hair was dyed yesterday. Well, I suppose it still must be dyed currently. But obviously a more natural colour.
My hair isn't, and hasn't ever been dyed.
Fraser, your hair was bleach blonde yesterday. Most of the time we've known each other, you've looked like Billy Idol.
I'm with Fraser here, Chris. His hair's always been brown.
What? No, it hasn't. It's always been basically white. Oh, hang on.
Shit.
Yeah, another difference. I reckon if I asked Tommy, he'd agree with me.
That'll be the first. He usually says the exact opposite to what you say in any situation.
That's true. He's a proper brat in bed too.
What?
Huh?
Hang on. You and Tommy are in a relationship?
Calm down, you two. Christ.
Well, that's a big difference, so that's why we're a bit shocked.
Right. Well, no. We're not in a relationship. I was taking the piss.
Bloody hell, you hadn't been going there.
Not unless you count a drunken snog and a sad handjob at an office party, which was after we both had a bit too much to drink as a relationship.
Right. Probably not.
Anyway, these results?
Yes, the results, please, Dr. Adams.
Okay. Let's see. There we go. That's Lizzie's 2 results cross-referenced. So, here's the list of the foreign objects in her results. And I'll just check to see if all these are present in Fraser's too. Okay, yeah, right. These are all present in Fraser results too. Most are pretty minor changes, however, there's this weird kind of almost like background radiation thing going on in both of you that wasn't even evident in Lizzie's from last night.
Background radiation?
Could it be exposure from the hole?
Possibly, but if it came straight from the hole, then why didn't it show up immediately? Something's clearly changed since last night. Fuck.
Fuck?
I completely forgot. I've been so distracted by all this that I didn't tell you about the hole this morning.
What happened with the hole this morning? I thought we closed it.
We did, but it started showing signs of activity again this morning. Follow me, I'll show you. Right, so, this morning, things went mental. Jesus,
oh
wet.
My, okay.
Oh, fuck! It's not what it looks like.
Really? It looks like pixelated bukkake to me.
Okay, maybe it is what it looks like. Shit.
Right, well, once you've put your knob away, Tommy, maybe you can actually get back to work?
Yeah. I mean, you guys just kept leaving me alone for ages, and I got bored, and, you know...
I don't care, Tommy. Come on, Chris. Tell us about this morning.
Oh yeah, this morning. Mad.
What happened?
Basically, at like 3 a.m. this morning, we started picking up seismic activity and energy readings from the Nexus Point. It was going on for nearly an hour or so. Tommy slept through most of it. Again.
Hey, I was there for the main bit.
Main bit? Hang on, 3 a.m?
Yeah, 3 a.m. Well, the reading went off the charts for like 15 minutes and everything went mad. The Earth started to move, rift spikes, earthquakes, the whole shebang.
If it had kept up like it did for much longer, we'd have started to see time anomalies opening up all over the shop.
We took total control of the media earlier as well to put a cover story out for the earthquakes, but if it happens again, it'll be a lot harder to deal with, especially if the rift spills open with time anomalies.
That's really not good. We've got to find out what's going on here.
Fraser?
Let's put these readings from you and Lizzie into the system and then cross-reference them with Tommy's readings he took in Tiptree last week. After that, we then put in the ones we took this morning.
Yeah, do it.
Fraser, we need to talk. Now.
What is it, Lizzie?
Bloody hell.
So, the energy inside you two matches the readings from the Nexus Point this morning. Judging from the entropy factor on this, it all flared up at the same moment.
So, Fraser and Lizzie at like 3 in the morning had this energy inside them activate?
It seems so. But what's caused it? What were you two doing this morning?
Right.
Yeah.
What is it?
So, I went out last night and got royally wankered. I needed to distract myself from what we'd seen down in the Nexus Point and the way I was feeling.
Right. And what about you, Lizzie?
Well, I was out last night with Jack doing something similar, but I didn't go as far as Fraser drinking-wise.
And that's it, you were both out clubbing?
Not quite. We bumped into Fraser, who'd gotten thrown out of a club.
How did you manage to do that?
From what little memory I have of that particular incident, I think it involved a barman cutting me off for the night and the DJ refusing to take any requests from me.
Classic.
Anyway, so that's it? You just ended up on a night out together?
Again, not quite. Fraser was pretty wasted, so I took him back to his flat and made sure he got home safe.
And that was it? You then went home?
Are you gonna say, not quite, again?
Well...
Oh my god.
Oh, you both slept together, didn't you? Bloody hell, you totally did it. Christ on a bike.
Everyone, calm down.
It just kind of happened.
Oh my god. I see. And let me guess, this was about 3 in the morning?
I think so, yeah.
So you guys fucked and the whole world nearly ended. That's hardcore.
I guess so, but how does that work?
I'll be honest, I've got no clue. This whole Nexus Point science and so on is a bit beyond me.
I've got nothing either. This is some next level shit. We've got nothing to really deal with these type of things. It's all a bit cosmic.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you going to do then?
Chris and Tommy, you stay here and monitor things.
On it.
Sure thing, boss.
Call me if you need anything, or the world ends. Lizzie, you come with me.
Okay.
After all that talk Fraser gave us about being different from the old Torchwood, I can't quite believe he's already shagging the new girl after like a week.
Oh, leave it out, Chris. You've been sleeping with half the squaddies around here. You can't blame them for hooking up after what they went through in Tiptree together, eh?
I'm not saying it's bad they did it. I'm saying he's a massive hypocrite. He's been preaching to us since the beginning about this kind of thing, and he's suddenly become more classic Torchwood than any of us.
I suppose, but what's wrong with being a little classical Torchwood?
Floor 18. Doors opening.
Okay, I've got it.
Doors
Got what?
closing.
Where'd you go?
I had to get clearance from the top to get access to this phone number.
A phone number? Whose phone number?
We're in over our heads, Liz. This is the only person I can think of who might have the answers.
Wait, it's not Lem, is it?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
it's the only way. I'd usually be more independent on these matters, but my stubborn determination isn't going to cause me to risk your life again.
Fraser, you didn't. I volunteered to go down there with you.
You wouldn't have had to do that if I hadn't insisted on going down there in the first place. I almost lost you once. I'm not about to let it happen again. I'm calling them. Come on. Ah, hello. Yes. No, this is Captain Fraser Ward from Torchwood, sir. Ah, you know of me. Good. I didn't know when I'd be calling you in your time stream, so I'm glad to have reached you at a point where we've already met. Yes, sir, I can imagine, but it is very urgent. We need help with a Nexus Point in Tiptree, UK. Amazing, thank you. Hang on, you want to meet where? Okay, fine, we'll head straight there. See you in a bit. He's gonna help us.
Amazing.
But we've got to go meet him, so we're going on another field trip.
Brilliant. Where to?
It's a little odd, but you'll see. Okay, fine. We'll head straight there. See you in a bit.